Have you ever wanted to be cool and learn how to knit? Well, today on this episode of Ambercast, I'm going to show you how to do that. For tools, all you're going to need are needles and yarn. The first step of knitting is casting on. Casting on is simple. You just gotta get some excess yarn on the end and you gotta make a loop. So take the yarn, wrap it around your fingers once, and then with the extra yarn, pull through right here, and then let go. And that creates a loop. Next, with your loop, just put it on the needle and then pull. Not super tight, you want it a little bit loose. To make more loops from this point, grab the yarn like this. Have the excess yarn on the thumb and the yarn from the roll on your index finger. And you might want to hold on to the loop and with the needle go back, around through there, and around over your index and pull. And you just keep repeating that step. So around and up and around. Around and up and around. You keep doing that until you get it as long as you want. The next step is just plain old knitting and getting it longer. For this example, I'm just going to do 10 loops, and here we go. You're going to take this string, wrap it around your index finger, and hold it with your middle finger, and then with your other needle, put it through the first loop, wrap around, hook on to the string that you're holding, and pull off. And then do the same thing. Go into the loop, wrap around, and then pull off. Into the loop, wrap around, pull through. This can be tricky at first, but you start to get faster. Now it's time to learn how to cast off. This can be tricky at first, but if you don't understand, keep rewatching. What you want to do is knit the first loop as you would normally. And then also knit the second loop as you would normally. But here's the tricky part. Now you're going to want to take the first loop and then pull it out and pull it over the second one and then take it off. And you do it again. So now that you only have one loop, you take another one, knit it as you would normally, and take the needle, go through the first loop, and then drag it to the edge, and pull it over the second one. Once you've cast off all the loops, except for the last one, cut the yarn a little bit extra, take it, and pull it through the loop, and take it off, and pull it tightly against your project. Then, with the extra string, you can either keep tying it and then cut it off, or you can weave it back through all the loops. Here's a project I made last winter, or started making last winter. I'm still not done with it. And it's going to be a big long scarf, and for an estimate it has about 35 loops at the top, in case that helps you decide if you want to make a big chunky scarf. Well, that's all I have for you. See you next time. Bye!